Hello and welcome to the 2021 Master World Virtual Championships. I'm your announcer, Jamie Willette Brown in the United States of America. We'll be having contests occurring virtually around the globe in 3 different time zones, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, for nearly 800 master weightlifting athletes, ranging in ages from 35 to 86. This is our 37th session, and we are on the Americas platform number 2. I'm pleased to introduce to you the female age group 40, 71 weight category for this session. We have 8 athletes. Number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. Number 2, Aaron Eli of USA. Number 3, Megan Apostolaris of Canada. Number 4, Megan Farrell of USA. Number 5, Lisa Geib of USA. Number 6, Shana Millspaugh of USA. Athlete number 7, Samantha Aochi of USA. And athlete number 8, Amy Hoven, also of the USA. Our technical officials for this session will be joining us from 3 different countries. Referee 1, Jennifer Mazemore G of Great Britain. Referee 2, Gwen Chamberlain of the USA. Referee 3, Akem Vendelant of Germany. And our technical delegate and reserve, Diana Altenor of Great Britain. I am privileged to be able to work with and want to give credit to our awesome team of technicians, broadcasters, and scorekeepers, as well as our officials and the IWF Masters Committee organizers. We have a special thanks to the federal nations of Ireland, Norway, and Great Britain, who have stepped up and offered their help throughout this championship. We've laid out some ground rules for our athletes. All changes will be submitted through the chat feature of the Zoom. And unlike in-person contests, the bar will always be considered loaded. The clock will start immediately after weight and name are announced. The order of lifting will proceed as usual in our IWF rules. An additional difference for our Masters World Virtual Championships is athletes will be granted a 3-minute clock if they follow themselves. I hope you'll enjoy the contest. Our first athlete will be called as soon as this clock runs to 0. Please, athletes, make sure your cameras stay on throughout the contest so we can easily find you and highlight you for the referees to view your lifts. We'll have a 10-minute break between snatch and clean and jerk for this session. And we'll call our first athlete in just about 30 seconds. It will be number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. And that does take our clock to 0, and we'll have a 1-minute clock set for athlete 1, Jennifer Miller of USA, 57 kilo first attempt for Miller. And she moves up to 58. 58 kilos now the weight for Jennifer Miller. Clock has continued to run. Guide to follow. Good lift for Miller on her first attempt. 59 will be the weight. Athlete is number 5, Lisa Geib of USA. Miller to follow.
Push, saddle, up.
That's a no lift for Geib. I do see her video is lagging, so it may be difficult for our referees to make a decision. So it's a repeat for Geib. She'll have a 3-minute clock at 59 kilos for a second attempt.
Where's the clock?
Hey, Geib, your video has gone off. Please keep your video on. You may want to take your audio off. Might help your feed.
Yeah, we're on. I'm fine. I was trying to stretch.
All right, then clock down to 2 minutes for Lisa Geib of USA. 59 kilo second attempt for Geib. Aochi to follow. No lift for Geib on that second attempt. She'll be granted another 3-minute clock for a third attempt at 59 kilos. Aochi, the athlete to follow. A little bit of and a clock down to just over 2 minutes for Lisa Geib, athlete 5 of USA, 59 kilo third attempt. Feed seems to be coming through stronger. Hopefully the referees will be able to judge Lisa's third attempt.
I'll make some.
Let's go, Luis.
You got this. Come on.
Precise.
Got this. Yes. Up.
Yes. Good lift for Gaib on her third attempt. Will now take the bar to 61 kilos. We got athlete 7, Samantha Aochi of USA. First attempt for Samantha, 61 kilos on the bar. Miller to follow. Good lift for Aochi on her opening attempt. 61 will remain the weight. Athlete becomes number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. Second attempt for Jennifer, 61 kilo on the bar. Farrell to follow. Miller requesting more weight. This will bring Megan Farrell, athlete 4 of USA, to the platform. 62 kilo, first attempt for Megan. Clock starts. Miller to follow.
Yeah, you're nice. Come on. Hold, down. Nice job.
And that's a good lift for Farrell on her opening attempt. 62 remains the weight. Athlete becomes number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. A second attempt for Jennifer. Aochi to follow.
All legs, close that core off. All legs, close that core off. 40 seconds.
Good lift for Miller on her second attempt. 63 will go on the bar for athlete 7, Samantha Aochi of USA. Second attempt, 63 kilos for Samantha. Farrell, athlete to follow. And that's a good lift for Aochi on her second attempt. Bar will stay at 63 kilos. Lifter becomes Jennifer Miller, USA. Third attempt, 63 kilos for Jennifer. She moves up. This will bring Megan Farrell, athlete 4 of USA, to the platform. Second attempt, 64 kilos for Megan. Aochi, the lifter. Aochi now is the lifter. This will be a 64, the automatic for Aochi. Expect to see another change come into the scoreboard. Farrell next. 7, the lifter, Samantha Aochi at 64 kilos. No lift for Aochi on her 3rd attempt. 65 will now go on the bar. This will be a 2nd attempt for athlete number 4, Megan Farrell of USA. Miller to follow.
Come on, Megan. Let's go. Come on. Hold good. Hold down. Hey, way to go. Nice.
Good lift for Farrell on her 2nd attempt. Let's keep the bar at 65. No, we won't. There's been changes. The bar will now go to 66 kilos. First attempt of Shayna Millspaugh. I'm not sure if that was her actual lift. So coach could confirm that was 66. It doesn't look like it was on the bar. We'll need to fix our, reverse that last decision on the scoreboard. I haven't seen a change. So we do need to follow the chat. So we're just going to have a quick pause here. Millspaugh's lift was not at 66 on the bar. That was athlete number 6. So so are we accepting a change for 6 to 68? That would be a first attempt.
Okay, I'll get 1 second.
Yeah, because I think we highlighted her on her last warm-up. And she has put in a change to move up. So that will now put athlete 4, Megan Farrell, to the platform. And the weight will be 66 kilos for Megan's 2nd attempt. We'll resume the contest. Megan Farrell, the athlete, 66 kilo, 2nd attempt for Megan. And she chooses to move up. This will bring athlete number 2, Erin Eli of USA, out to our
Jamie,
camera.
hold on. Hold on.
Okay, we got more changes.
Hold on. Avery, what is it supposed to be? Megan should
Farrell's
have
2nd attempt should be a good lift at 65.
Megan.
Yes. So
Should
not
be
66, but 65.
okay. Hold on 1 sec.
They have to adjust this other thing before they can move on.
So I think we have fixed our scoreboard.
Megan declared 60. Yeah, got it.
We have athlete number 4, Megan Farrell, as the called athlete. So 66 is her automatic. We have and she chooses to move up. So now we have 67 going on the bar. Athlete becomes number 2, Erin Eli of USA. 67 kilo, first attempt for Megan. Erin. Hovan to follow. And that's a good lift for Eli on her first attempt. Athlete now is number 8, Amy Hovan of USA. 67 kilo first attempt for Amy. Miller to follow. Good lift for Hovan on her opening attempt. 67 remains the weight. Athlete is now number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. Third attempt for Jennifer, 67 kilos.
Big jump.
Farrell to follow.
50 seconds. Take it back. You ready? All right, come on. Come on, all legs, trust it.
No lift for Miller on her third attempt. 67 remains the weight. Move to athlete 4, Megan Farrell of USA. Third attempt for Megan, 67 kilos. Apostolaris to follow.
Hold it.
No lift for Farrell on her third attempt. 68 will now be the weight. Athlete becomes number 3, Megan Apostolaris of Canada. First attempt for Megan, 68 kilos on the bar. Millspaw to follow. Good lift for Apostolaris on her first attempt. 68 remains the weight. Athlete becomes number 6, Shayna Millspaw of USA. 68 kilos. First attempt for Shauna.
Strong opener right here.
Eli to follow.
Your weight. Let's go, babe. Come here, come here, come here. Down.
Good lift for Millspaw on her opening attempt. 69 will go on the bar. Athlete number 2, Erin Eli, the lifter of USA. 69 kilos. Second attempt for Erin. Millspaw to follow. No lift for Eli on her second attempt. We'll give her a 3-minute clock to follow herself to make that 69 on her third attempt. Eli the lifter. Hovan to follow. While we have a quick break in our lifting, I'd like to once more thank our technical staff and our coaches and athletes. It takes a lot of work and coordination to make these Zoom events possible. We have a clock counting down for Erin Eli of USA for her third attempt. 1 minute 30 remains for Aaron Eli of USA. Third attempt, 69 kilos. Hoven to follow. And that's a good lift for Eli on her third attempt. The bar now raises to 70 kilos for athlete 8, Amy Hoven of USA. 70 kilos, second attempt for Amy. Apostolaris to follow. Good lift for Hoven on her second attempt. Bar will now raise to 71 kilos. Second attempt for athlete 3, Megan Apostolaris of Canada. Millspaw to follow.
Down.
Good lift for Apostolaris on her second attempt. 71 will remain the weight. Athlete becomes number 6, Shauna Millspaw of USA.
Let's go, Shauna.
Apostolaris to follow.
Your weight. Big pull, strong catch.
No lift for Shauna on her second attempt. She'll be granted a 3-minute clock to follow herself to make the 71 on her third attempt. Down to our final 3 snatches in this women's 40 age group 71 weight category. Following our final snatch, we'll have a 10-minute break before returning for clean and jerks.
At 2:30. Two minutes. You got 2 minutes. Let's see it.
Clock now just under 2 minutes for Shauna Millspaw of USA for 71 kilo third attempt. Hoven to follow.
All right, Shauna. Let's go, babe. Drive and catch. Catch that bar. Come on. Catch that bar. Let's go.
No lift for Millspaw on her third attempt. The bar will now go up to 73 kilos. Third attempt of athlete 8, Amy Hoven of USA. Hoven, our called lifter. Apostolaris to follow. Good lift for Amy Hoban on her third attempt. She finishes 3 for 3 in the snatch today. We're now down to our final lift. Megan Apostolaris of Canada, 73 kilos for a third attempt. And Apostolaris, good lift for third. Another 3 performance from our women age 40 age group, 71 kilo class. We'll now have a 10-minute clock before we come back for our clean and jerks. Welcome back to our 37th session of the 2021 Masters World Virtual Championships. We're ready to start the clean and jerk portion for our Ameri2 platform, contesting the 40 age group women in the 71 kilo category. Our first lifter will be Lisa Geib of USA, number 5. Lisa will have a 70 kilo first attempt at clean and jerk. Geib's clock starts now. Miller to follow.
Good.
Down.
Good lift for Geib on her opening attempt. 71 on the bar. Athlete number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA, the athlete. First attempt. Oh, she moves up. This will bring Geib back to the platform. 71 is her automatic. She'll have a 3-minute clock. Geib, the called athlete, for a second attempt at 71. Miller to follow. Geib moves up to 73. She will remain the athlete, with the clock continuing with just over 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Geib, our athlete, 73 kilos on the bar. Clock down to 2 minutes for Lisa Geib of USA, a 73 kilo second attempt for Lisa. And she wants more weight. Make that 74 for Lisa Geib. Clock continues to count down. For our Masters Virtual Championships, we've granted athletes a 3-minute clock when they follow themselves. Geib still has 1 minute, 35 seconds.
Your legs back. Your arms back. It only gets on like 50 seconds.
20 seconds still.
A minute.
1 minute remains for Lisa Geib of USA, 74 kilos second attempt.
Same thing. Last one.
Miller to follow.
Go.
Yeah, right up. Come on.
Sorry. Yes.
Hold.
Down.
And that's a good lift for Geib on her second attempt. 75 will go on the bar. Athlete number 1, Jennifer Miller, comes to the platform. First attempt for Jennifer, 75 kilos. Farrell to follow. Miller on her her first attempt. 75 will stay on the bar. Lifter becomes number 4, Megan Farrell. A first attempt for Megan at 75. Miller to follow.
Go. Stay back on the clean. You got it, girl. Good. Nice. Come on. Hold down. Good job.
Good lift for Farrell on her opening attempt. 75 remains on the bar. Lifter becomes number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. A second attempt for Jennifer, 75 kilos. Guide to follow. Miller moves up. This will bring Guide to the camera. Athlete number 5 for USA. 75 kilo third attempt for Lisa. Farrell to follow. And she moves up. This brings Farrell to the platform. Athlete 4, Megan Farrell, the lifter, 76 kilo second attempt. And it looks like she's requesting a change. And there it is on the board. We now will go back to Lisa Guide of USA for a third attempt. Now it's 76 kilos. And she moves up again. Our athlete now, number 7, Samantha Eochi of USA. A first attempt for Samantha, 77 kilos on her bar. Miller to follow.
Go, Sam. There you go.
Up.
Nice.
Yes. All right.
That's a good lift for Aochi on her first attempt. 77 will stay on the bar. Athlete becomes number 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. Second attempt for Miller, 77 kilos. Farrell to follow.
No, they didn't call it. Come on.
Okay, ready.
Good lift for Miller on her second attempt. 77 stays on the bar. Athlete 4, Megan Farrell of USA, the lifter. Second attempt for Megan at 77. And she moves up. This will bring Lisa Geib, athlete 5 of USA. Geib, the lifter, 78 kilo, third attempt for Lisa. Farrell to follow.
Come on, Lisa. Let's go.
Hold it. Down.
No lift for Geib on her final attempt. She'll be granted 133 kilos for the Master Championships. Our barbell will now go to 80 kilos. Athlete 4, Megan Farrell of USA, the lifter, 80 kilos for her second attempt. Aochi to follow.
Come on. Yes.
Good.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Aggressive.
Yes. Great
Hold it.
job.
Down.
Nice lift. Way to go.
Good lift for Farrell on second attempt. 80 remains the weight. Athlete becomes number 7, Samantha Aochi of USA. Second attempt for Samantha, 80 kilos on the bar. Miller to follow.
Yes.
Yes,
Good job. Good job.
Good.
Yeah.
Good lift for Aochi on her second attempt. 80 will stay on the bar for athlete 1, Jennifer Miller of USA. It's a third attempt for Miller, 80 kilos. Farrell to follow. No lift for Miller on her third attempt. We'll raise the bar to 81 kilos for number 4, Megan Farrell of USA. Third attempt for Megan, 81 kilos. Aochi to follow. And she moves up. This will bring Aochi to the platform. Athlete 7, Samantha Aochi of USA, the lifter. Third attempt, 82 kilos on the bar. Farrell to follow.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good lift for Aochi, finishing 3 for 3 in clean and jerks, and a 145 total for the championships. The bar will now raise to 83 kilos. Athlete 4, Megan Farrell of USA. A third attempt for Megan at 83. Eli to follow.
Come on, you got this. Let's go.
Come on.
Yeah. There it is. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on now.
Push,
Hold it.
hold it.
Yes, yes, hold it.
Down.
Nice.
Good lift for Farrell on her third attempt. 3 for 3 in clean and jerk with a 148 total. Bar will now raise to 85 kilos. First attempt of Amy Hoven, athlete 8 of USA. Eli to follow. No lift for Hoven on her first attempt. She'll be granted a 3-minute clock to make 85 on a second attempt. Our Masters athletes being granted 3 minutes rather than our standard 2 minutes when they follow themselves. Hoven, our lifter, 85 kilos, second attempt. And 2-minute remains for Amy Hoven of USA, 85 kilos, second attempt for Amy. And a request for change on Hoven. This will bring athlete 2, Aaron Eli, to the camera. Eli lifting for Team USA. First attempt, 88 kilos. Apostolaris to follow. No lift for Eli on her opening attempt. 88 will remain on the bar. Apostolaris, the lifter, number 3 of Canada. 88 kilo, first attempt for Megan. Hoven to follow. Good lift for Apostolaris on her first attempt. 88 stays on the bar. Athlete becomes Amy Hoven of USA. Number 8, Hoven, our lifter, 88 kilos on the bar. Second attempt for Amy. Good lift for Hoven on her second attempt. 88 remains the weight for athlete 2, Aaron Eli of USA. Second attempt for Aaron. Apostolaris to follow. Good lift for Eli on her second attempt. And we have some changes on the scoreboard. Now go to Eli for a automatic on a third attempt. She'll have a 3-minute clock. Millspot waiting for the increase. I'm going to shift on the scoreboard. Eli, the called lifter. And she moves up. This will bring number 6, Shanna Millspot, to the platform. A 90-kilo first attempt for Shanna. Hoven to follow.
Strong clean first. Strong clean first. Let's go. Okay, set. Big drive, big punch. Let's go. Up.
No lift for Millspot on her opening attempt at 90. She'll have a 3-minute clock. Follow herself for 90 on a second attempt. Hoven waiting to take the same weight for her third attempt. We're into our final 4 athletes in our women's 40 age group, 71-kilo category. Our 37th session of 56 throughout our 2021 World Masters Virtual Championships, being contested over 3 different time zones, which pretty much makes a 24-hour work day for our technical staff. And our clock now down to 2 minutes for Shanna Millspot of USA. 90-kilo second attempt for Shanna. Hoven to follow.
Get out of your head and let's do it. Let's go. Good. That was better clean. Big drive. Punch.
No lift for Millspot on her second attempt. We'll move to athlete 8, Amy Hoven, who wants 90 kilos for her third attempt. Amy, the athlete, with Millspot to follow. And she moves up. This will bring Millspot back to the platform with only a 1-minute clock, since we had a start on Hoven's clock. 90-kilo third attempt, Shanna Millspot of USA. Eli to follow.
Right here. Get yourself out of the hole. Let's go. Come on. Yes. Down.
No lift for Millspot on her third attempt. Will not post a total for this contest. The bar now goes to 91 kilos. This will be athlete number 2, Aaron Eli of USA. Third attempt for Aaron, 91 kilos. Apostolaris to follow. No lift for Eli on her third attempt. She does finish with a 157 kilo total. Bar will go to 92 kilos. For athlete 3, Megan Apostolaris of Canada. No lift for Apostolaris. There it is on the scoreboard. She'll have a 3-minute clock and be able to repeat 92 for her third attempt. Hoven waiting, wanting 1 more kilo. Now our final 2 athletes in their final clean and jerks. Apostolaris currently in first place for clean and jerk and total. The clock is down to 2 minutes 30 for Megan Apostolaris of Canada.
I don't want to go up. No, you're gonna hit this.
Yeah. This is my last attempt, right?
And 2 minutes remains for Apostolaris, second attempt of Canada, 92 kilos.
Big pull. Let's go. Recover, hold, down.
Good lift for Apostolaris at 92 for her third attempt. Now come to our final lift and lifter, Amy Hoven of USA. Amy requesting 93 kilos for her third attempt. No lift for Hoven on her third attempt. We'll keep her in the silver position for our 71 category women's 40 age group, with the Apostolaris taking the gold and Erin Eli the bronze. That does conclude the lifting for America One platform, session number 37.